Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me yesterday. I know that was kind of like out of the blue, but I think you're like me and we're all ready just for a little bit of a conversation with someone other than who's in our house. Not that we don't love them, but it's nice to spend time with our girlfriends as well. Today, I just wanted to share a little bit about what is going on in the grocery stores. I don't know where you live. I am in California, so we are on total lockdown. All of the restaurants are closed. Not that we were going to restaurants very much in the last few weeks anyways. I think we had kind of decided for ourselves that we would do the majority of cooking at home until all of this is over. But the grocery stores here, the shelves still look pretty bare. There are some things that you can find pretty readily, but weird things like top ramen soup is gone. Most all of the soups are gone. To find meat has been hard. Chicken, I was able to get a thing of breasts and I think some thighs the other day, but there was like maybe 6 things stacked on the butcher shelf and they were limiting how many you could take, which is a good thing because that's why we're in this mess. Still no toilet paper, which I had already had some, so that was never really my issue with the whole toilet paper thing. Let me see, what else are we out of? Produce has really been stocked well. I have not gone to purchase a salad, a lettuce or tomato or anything and not had produce there. So that has been okay. I'm just curious for you guys, what is the hot commodity? Is it still toilet paper? Water? We drink bottled water. Well, the gallons of water here, not that our water is bad. We just have really gotten into the habit of drinking bottled water. So I did go on Amazon and I ordered a Brita filter so that we could filter our own water from the tap, so I wouldn't have to be worried about there not being good drinking water. But are you guys like me? I grew up drinking water from the hose. Do you think, like, was the water different back then, or am I already like contaminated by everything I drank as a child? Excuse me. So that is where our grocery stores are. I rearranged my freezer to get everything in that I needed to get. I got plenty of frozen vegetables. I was already pretty stocked up on canned goods, even though we don't eat a whole lot of canned vegetables. I'm in Southern California, so we are in earthquake territory, so I have some staples like that on hand anyway, so I wasn't too worried about that. So I don't feel like we had this huge need to go and like stock everything up, but I do think it's smart to have a couple of weeks worth of food that if you had to, in a pinch, you could feed your family. So we have that. And I was telling a friend yesterday that for us, meat used to be like one of the biggest portions on a plate, especially for my husband. He is a meat and potatoes kind of guy. And we are trying to make meat as maybe more of a not a garnish, but just a smaller portion of our plate and fill it up with vegetables and whatever starch, because my husband will like rice or potatoes or some kind of starchy thing with his meal. We are definitely kind of old school in that way. We don't eat the red meat that we used to, but I did actually place an order with Five Mary's Farm. I don't know if you follow them on Instagram. Adorable family, but all grass-fed raised beef. So I did place a small order with them that should be here hopefully today or tomorrow. It's my first time doing that, so I'm kind of excited about that. But it was enough meat to get us through, beef to get us through for probably 5 weeks. So we will be fine with that. So I'm just curious, how has this changed how you go to the grocery store? I was someone who would go to the grocery store probably 2 or 3 times a week for fresh tomatoes, or we ran out of something and I would run to the market for it. or I had a craving for something and I needed an ingredient. So I would go to the market probably 2 or 3 times a week. And now I find myself going once a week. And even I went on Friday. I always grocery shop on Fridays. I could probably not go this Friday and we wouldn't skip a beat. So I am trying to go a whole lot less. I'm trying to be much more mindful of what we bring into the house and what we eat. So speaking of eating, yesterday you guys gave me so many wonderful ideas to cook. Somebody mentioned, and I wish I jotted down the name, that they made chicken pot pie. And I thought, I cannot remember the last time I made chicken pot pie. And I can already tell you, by the time this thing is over, I will have gained probably 10 to 20 pounds because I am baking breads, I am baking desserts, I am making comfort food because we all want to be comforted. So tonight I am making a chicken pot pie. I will make probably just enough for my husband and I to have dinner tonight and maybe leftovers for my lunch tomorrow, because I know if there's too much left over, I'm the one who will eat it, and that's never a good thing. So, excuse me, real life here. So that is what's on the menu for me tonight. You know, what are you guys fixing? Are you trying new recipes? Are you sticking to the tried and true favorites? I don't have a husband who likes to experiment with food, so I have to really inch in with anything new, and I have to find a name to call it that sounds more like what he's used to. Like I will make a chicken stir fry, but my husband's not a Chinese kind of food, so I will just call it chicken and rice with vegetables, when really it's a stir fry. But if I called it that, then he'd get like kind of weirded out by it. So poor husband, he's not here to defend himself, is he? Anyway, so that is what's on the food menu. I did want to show you what I got. I thought, tell me if I'm alone here. You would think that we're stuck home, that we should be saving a lot of money because we're not like running around and in stores and that kind of stuff, but online shopping can be dangerous. I went online. I use doTERRA's On Guard foaming hand soap because it's a wonderful disinfectant, and we all know wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. I might as well do something that is good. So, and pure and healthy and kills bacteria and all of that stuff. So I use this, but it comes in like a plain, I should have brought it out here, plain kind of plastic looking, it's a hard plastic. I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's just not very decorative. So I wanted a foaming hand wash dispenser that was cute. So I went online and I found this one here. It came in a set of 2. They are little mason jars. Let me show you how cute this came out. Isn't that so adorable? This one is in my kitchen. I have the second one for the bathroom, but I already had soap out in the bathroom and I'm not about to waste that. But it came with these little stickers. See, they're just different styles. So I happened to pick this one here, and it's like a, it's waterproof. I don't know what, it's not really paper. It's kind of got like a rubbery kind of feel to it. But I found that. I will link it in my Amazon shop if you guys wanted to go over and take a look at it, but I thought that was really, really cute. So what else can we talk about today? Let's see. Cleaning. I did put on here cleaning. Are you finding that you're cleaning more or cleaning less? See, I would think this is such a good opportunity. We're stuck at home. For us to like clean out drawers. I just have not found the motivation to do it, and maybe as time goes on I will like find a groove with that. I got dressed today again, did my makeup, I did my hair, so we're getting there. But I'm hoping that eventually I can start cleaning closets out. I was laughing with a friend that when this is over, like Goodwill is going to be very well stocked, because I think we are all trying to get organized and purge what we don't need. So curious, are you cleaning more, the same, or are you just kind of like not even into cleaning right now? Let me know in the comments how you feel about cleaning during this kind of home state quarantine, whatever we're calling it. Let's see, what did I do today? Yesterday was good. Yesterday I told you I did the sheets, I did the floors after I got off of our video. What else did I do yesterday? I gave the kitchen a pretty good cleaning. Yeah, I thought I did better than that. What else did I do? It seemed like I was really busy, but today I had a busy morning. I kept trying to get on here to visit with you guys, and I would get phone calls, FaceTime with my daughter. My other daughter in Texas got a new job. I know, weird at this time, but she got a new job. So she was starting that, so I sent her a little bit of encouragement. I FaceTimed or Zoom called with my Bible study group because Tuesday is our normal women's Bible study. So we are doing a Zoom call a couple times a week just to kind of keep in touch and be able to see each other, which is really so important. I wish I could see you guys. So that is really all that's going on here. I am actually gonna head outside and put a few plants in the ground that I purchased before we were on lockdown. So I'm curious where you're at. Are you total lockdown like we are here in California? Are you common sense lockdown, try not to be around people? Are you rural, so you really even haven't noticed that anything is different? Let me know in the comments. Share with me what you're having for dinner, because tomorrow I'm gonna need to cook something else. That is it, guys. I hope you're enjoying these little chit chats. I'll show you a real quick peek at my cutting garden, which is new for me this year. I decided where my vegetable bed was last year that I just want to cut flowers. So that is what I'm doing. Although I have to laugh now, all of this is going on. I went outside and I put in a cucumber plant, a zucchini squash plant. What else did I put in? Some pole beans, bush beans, and I already had tomatoes going, and I overwintered some bell peppers, and I have herbs going in the garden all the time. So I wasn't gonna do vegetables this year, but I thought, you know what? Better safe than sorry. I put some in the ground. So there's that. That's really all for today. Thank you for stopping by again. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly what we'll be talking about, but leave me a comment. What do you want to talk about? What is on your mind? What is on your heart? You know, we need to be prepared, but we need to be reassured as well. God's got this. This is not a surprise to him. He knew this was going to happen. He knows how it's going to end. You know, we just have to trust in his goodness and take positive from it. We are all getting to know our families better. We are getting to know our neighbors better. We are becoming more dependent on God and less dependent on the almighty dollar. So let's just look for the positive, love on the people who are around you, and I will see you tomorrow.